Japan. Food, nature, technology and tradition. This nation boasts a culture that is unique and fascinating. Who wouldn't want to visit such a fantastic place? Let me show you how we spent 25 days in Japan. We concentrated our travels in the southwest portion of the main island, flying into Osaka and finishing in Tokyo. Our first days left us fascinated by conveniences like hot coffee from a vending machine and how castles and ultra-modern buildings sit side by side. We explored the city's quirky side with a visit to the Cup Noodle Museum, and a stroll into Shinsekai revealed a retro underworld. By night, we immersed ourselves in the smells of the Dotonbori and the lights of the Osaka city. To tantalise our taste buds further, we took a day trip to Kobe to try the famous Kobe beef. Beautiful marbled meat was cooked on a hot grill right in front of us. One bullet train later and we were in Hiroshima. First stop, the Shikoku Gardens. Oh my god. And next, the Mazda Museum. Miyajima was a food haven with stunning views, inhabited by cute deer. Amazingly, we stumbled across an owl and cat cafe. On the way to our next destination, we stopped in Kurashiki. There were canals, pretty buildings, and a historic toy museum. And yet another animal-themed cafe, but this time with adorable Japanese shibas and sleeping hedgehogs. In Shikoku, the weather wasn't so great, but we still saw some amazing views. For an off-the-beaten-path adventure, we went to Ogajima Cat Island, one of Japan's many islands with more cat residents than human residents. We climbed up a mountain, explored a cave and tasted the local speciality, hot drinks made from the Japanese fruits yuzu and biwa. Our next day trip was to the city of Nara, famous for some of the largest wooden temple structures in the world. Inside the temple, bronze and golden Buddhas loomed above us, and we sponsored a roof tile as a donation. Nara is also famous for its vast population of sacred deer, but beware, if you feed them deer cookies, you might get harassed. Some deer have learned how to bow for their treats. In Kyoto, we walked our way through a bamboo forest and through the thousands of torii gates of the Fushimi Inari shrine. We also got to meet a friendly bunch of shrine cats. We soaked up some culture with a matcha tea ceremony. At night, we took a walking tour of the world-famous geisha district of Gion, and even spotted a geiko. We also took a day trip to the town of Shirakawago. The Edo period houses with steep thatched roofs are called gasho, a name derived from the appearance of hands in prayer. Our next destination in wintry Japan was Nagano. In Nagano City, we visited the temple, then tasted fresh soba noodles, the local speciality. Andrei, wave! We hired a Japanese-style K-car and visited the Dao Wasabi Farm, where wasabi is grown in the purest mountain spring water. I even tried some wasabi ice cream. We stayed overnight in a ryokan in the town of Yamanouchi, where I indulged in a Japanese onsen bath and enjoyed green tea and fresh sushi. One of my absolute favourite highlights of our trip was visiting the Jikokodani Monkey Park. Watching these beautiful red-faced macaques enjoy Japan's natural hot springs was unforgettable. The last stop on our adventure was a week in the megacity of Tokyo. Watching hundreds of people cross the famous Shibuya crossing really demonstrated just how populated the city is, each individual living unique lives side by side. Tokyo is characterized by subcultures, unique concepts and quirky stores. One such place is Don Quixote, a discount store where almost anything can be purchased. Akihabara, also known as Electric Town, was one of our favourite Tokyo neighbourhoods. It is most famous as a gaming and anime haven. Tennis. Oh, it's really cute. I got the white one.
Show me it.
The sweet streets of the Harajuku neighbourhood boasted cutesy fashion and a slightly creepy kawaii monster cafe. One of the other things I loved about Tokyo is how they take food experiences to the next level. Our favourites were the bullet train sushi and the catch your own fish restaurant.
I lost the rod, and then the rod is there.
See if we can grab it. You got it. Oh. Ah! Thank you.
I also got to taste fresh sashimi from the Tsukiji fish market, the biggest wholesale fish market in the world.
You enjoying your wasabi?
It's very strong.
While in Tokyo, we also took a trip to see Mount Fuji and visited the Studio Ghibli Museum. Overall, our trip to Japan was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I hope you consider visiting one day too. Thank you for watching.